Bay Agricultural Training was established by Hawke's Bay farmer John Bird, who now runs training courses for school leavers aged between 16 and 18. John has a team of up to 7 tutors that work with him to deliver theory and practical training modules for 8 to 10 students each year.
Way back in 1996, I was approached by a provider to start some agricultural training here on the East Coast, which is great because at that particular stage we'd expanded in the farming operation, and I could see an opportunity for the youngsters to get out here and get some skill set with us with stock handling and fencing and shearing and things like that, machinery operation. I just saw that as a bit of an opportunity to get back involved with some of the youth that are around the place, and we've had some absolutely cracking lads come through the system. Not all of them are cracking, obviously, but yeah. So that's where that's how it started. Oh, ooh, she's got you. Look out! Oh, I got one to catch. Most of them are at Hastings and Napier nowadays. We do take classes here at the local college, Central Hawke's Bay College. We help their Ag Hawk classes out here, and they're over here probably 2 times a week doing different activities. But mostly the youngsters that we find that are trying to get into the rural sector are kids that have slipped through the old schooling net, the bog standard schooling net. You know, they might have been kicked out of school, or they just haven't, you know, it just doesn't spin their wheels. Well done. The course runs for 12 months. We start mid-January and finish mid-December. And we, generally speaking, have trainees roll in and out of that course, you know, at different stages of the year. Some of them decide to do a term at school and then leave school, or do 2 or 3 terms at school and leave school. We have others referred to us from different other youth programs and so forth. But yeah, we teach level 1, 2 and 3 certificates in agriculture. It's basically introductory sort of stuff, you know, so that they're not totally green. Don't use your hand, just use your gait there, James. That's it. Don't stick your hand down there, nobody smash your knuckles. One of the things I really focus on with these youngsters is myself personally, is probably not so much a hands-on factor. I know Tom and my tutors do that sort of stuff, but can you know the personalities, you know, a bit of the work ethic factor, just building their self-esteem, making these young fellas believe in themselves, because a lot of them don't. The big thing's not to clang those gates too, because I don't like that. That's the way. I mean, I'm lucky enough to, I suppose, have lived in Hawke's Bay all my life, and you know, you have contacts out there, whether that be fencing contractors or shearing contractors or you know, the farming fraternity. I mean, some of these boys end up in orchards, some of them end up in pack houses, some of them end up in the forestry, you know. I guess it's trying to link them with contacts and just seeing where their skill set lies, you know.
Okay, Tyrell, now what pre-checks will you have on this tractor before you go out driving?
Looking at the tyres,
yes.
tread, pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, I've always been interested in farming, but so I went to my school career centre and they got me onto the Gateway course through Bay Ag, and I've been doing that for 2 years now. My grandfather was a farmer and all my dad's side of the family have been farmers, so it's something I've always wanted to do. I get a day out of school to come to Bay Ag and do assessments on the farm and whatnot.
One of the big things, of course, is ATV safety, which is an issue in this country. But then also tractor safety, we cover that over as well. And then, of course, there's the fencing activities, obviously.
Yeah, over the culvert.
There's a paper that they actually do on safety in the workplace. You know, they have to identify hazards on a farm, hazards within a wool shed, hazards on a tractor. That's away, aim for the door. We try and cover the whole range here from tupping time at the beginning of the year right through to scanning. We go through the shearing operations here. We shear twice a year with the Sutton boys. Fantastic crew too, because they're quite welcoming of these boys floating around the shed and giving the presser a hand and just observing and filling pins. And hey, some of these boys will end up on that scene, I'd imagine. Ability to communicate, that's a big thing. I mean, a lot of young kids are quite shy. You know, we try and break the ice there. It's building that self-esteem. It's reliability is one. Always say to the guys, reliability. Look the person in the eye, shake their hand. Don't give us a limp handshake, you know. And yeah, just generally build that sort of personal confidence, as I mentioned before, and self-esteem and self-belief, you know.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.